End of the world, unmute.
Hello, Jay Dyer.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with you on that stuff. But as far as the one true church, aren't our bodies the temple where the Holy Spirit resides? I mean, what is the point of a
Well,
physical church? And if the
on an
and if
individual on an individual level, that's true. But Jesus established a historic entity that is called the church. And if you read the councils of the church and the church fathers, you'll see that there's only one historic church after the death of the apostles.
but I mean, I don't really trust Constantine and the Catholic Church. And kind of discredits the Orthodoxy that you
So no, it
recognize the
doesn't.
first
No, it
1,000 years
doesn't.
of this
No, it
heretical
doesn't.
teaching where they infuse Mithraism
You
with
have no idea
Jesus.
what you're talking about. Stop yapping. No, you don't. If you can read the church fathers before Constantine, like Irenaeus and Cyprian and Ignatius and Clement, and they teach the same thing as the church fathers after Nicaea. So you're just repeating stuff that idiotic Seventh Day Adventists say with no basis in history or church fathers.
Not true at all. I mean, you recognize
Name
the.
one. Name the church fathers before and after Nicaea they contradict.
Well, I don't trust the early church fathers. I think they're infallible as we are.
Okay, but you made the claim that after Constantine things changed. So where
Well,
did
I
it
would say
change?
from the
What's the
very
proof?
beginning. I mean, churchianity is a lot
Where's the
different than the
proof?
original
Where is
followers
the
of Yeshua
proof?
the Messiah.
Where is the
You
proof? You just
changed the
said from the
Sabbath.
beginning. No, they didn't. The church fathers and the apostles teach that they meet on the first
Oh,
day.
oh, not the Sabbath that God
The
gave
book
us,
of
which was
Acts.
Saturday.
The book of Acts talks about meeting together on the first day of the week to break bread. That's the Eucharist. And John in the book of Revelation talks about doing the liturgy on the Lord's day. That's Sunday. So the Sunday is the true Sabbath because that's the day of the resurrection, which is the fulfillment of the seventh day Jewish Sabbath, Hebrews
Oh, so
4.
God was wrong at first.
Hebrews 4, it's a fulfillment, not a wrong.
Okay, I just want to say that. Good luck.
What does Hebrews 4 say?
What? I don't have Hebrews 4 in front of me.
So you're not even aware of the most famous New Testament passage on the Sabbath, and you want to debate the
Well, I
Sabbath.
do know what the Old Testament says about the Sabbath and it's Saturday.
Right. So you're a Judaizing heretic who doesn't care what the fulfillment of the Old
Oh,
Testament
no,
says.
Jesus was the fulfillment of the law.
Was he the fulfillment of the Sabbath?
What do you mean the fulfillment of the Sabbath?
So you're not even aware of a central argument of Hebrews on the purpose of the Sabbath, and you want to debate the
Well,
Sabbath.
I just think the original Sabbath is Saturday, and that's the right Sabbath.
Doesn't matter what you think because Hebrews 4 trumps you. You're not an apostle. You're a schismatic Judaizing heretic. Hebrews 4 says that the fulfillment of the Sabbath is Christ resting on the Holy Saturday in the tomb and then being resurrected on the eighth day. So Jesus laying in the tomb, that is the Sabbath. That is the rest. We rest in his rest. Just like Jesus being circumcised in Luke is the fulfillment of circumcision. All those are fulfilled. Yeah, exactly. Radio silence because Hebrews 4, the most famous New Testament passage on the Sabbath, refutes everything that you just said.